There we go. Now the chat works. Can you see that?
How do I do it?
Just type in the box now.
In what box?
To the right. You don't have that?
I see where you wrote, but I don't see where I can write.
Not at the bottom? There's not a bar?
No. I see the private chat.
Yeah, this is like all the way on the right side.
I don't have that. So maybe that's in the setting or something?
You didn't have the bar before, or you did?
No, I never had it.
Maybe it's like an admin thing.
That come through your thing?
Yeah. Dude, Emmerich's watching it. Full fucking botch job.
Well, what do we do, homie? What do you think?
I don't know. I'm seeing if this dude's gonna hop on. Hop on, like swap on.
Yeah.
I think he's playing dumb now.
Yeah. It's giving you the pay no mind. Missing you, dude.
What?
So he's dissing you. Yeah, I still got no. Oh, wait. Oh, is this the chat thing? No. Fuck is this? This is like the restream, that orange thing. The orange thing, the bottom right, like to the left of the chat.
What?
It's like a help thing, I think. It's like in the bottom right corner, but to the left of the chat window.
Hold on.
I'm going to mute myself for a second. Holler when you need me.
What does the D stand for? D crab legs.
Instead of like the.
Dude, I gotta call Uncle Jeff or cousin Jeffrey at the Parks Department.
What's that from?
It's fucking what Uncle Leo's always dropping on Jerry. But I do have to call him because I need some answers about fucking legalities of fires, bonfires, and grills and shit. There you go. Say something. Why did you say something?
Hello.
All right. Can you hear us?
Trying to connect with JJ's Fakakta restream thing. I don't think they can hear me. I think they might be frozen. It's Yiddish. It means fucking. I don't know what it means. I think it means ridiculous.
I can hear you. Can you hear yourself?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I hear you. Can you hear me?
No.
Yeah, obviously you can.
This
you
is the
can.
problem.
Come on.
Input
You
from
can hear
camera.
Dude.
Oh, I heard something.
Yo. Yo.
Hello? Speak to me,
Hello.
fellas.
Hello.
Fuck.
Nothing?
Look, I got strong bars.
Hey, bro.
You don't have any stars though.
No stars. His video's way better than ours.
Shit is whack.
He's all high res.
Yo.
Well, I can't hear you. I heard a little snippet of something. That's the thing. Mobile device support is limited. Switch to a desktop computer for the best experience. But I don't want to finish this stream.
You can't click on the settings? Jake, are you going to braid your beard at some point?
Maybe.
If you did it, would you do like one big one or would you do like the two?
I haven't looked into it. That would depend because, like, what I really want is for my beard to grow into, like, one beard, but it really naturally grows out, like, into two beards. So,
Two beard Jake, huh?
yeah,
It's your pirate name.
it's a lot of beard, man.
Yeah, it is. It's going to look super weird when you cut it.
I'm going to cut it.
Hello.
Emmerich.
Emroxen.
Emmerich.
Yep. Yo. Can you hear us? Yo. I'm sure you just have
More
to
like
play with
letters
the
from Cleo.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Yeah, this is what happened last time. It fucking blows. I know, and I can't hear you. And I heard you last time I signed in, and you couldn't hear me. So the whole thing sucks. Why don't
Audio.
my question is why don't we use like Twitch or something? What's this fucking upstart restream you're hooked into here? It's dope because it puts it to all the the venues. You're saying? No, the sudden shit don't work. I selected iPhone microphone. I selected. There's no output audio output. The only thing they let me select is either default to see you guys. But I mean, they have a giant bar saying this shit doesn't work on a mobile device. So like, I believe them. All right, I'm gonna try one more time to sign out.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello.
I heard you. Can you hear me?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't hear JJ, but I can hear you if JJ's
Oh, I
talking.
hear. I'm talking.
How about
Are
now?
you talking?
I hear both of you.
How about now?
No, I don't hear JJ, but I hear you.
Now I only hear JJ. Now I hear Emmerich.
You guys don't hear me?
I hear JJ and Emmerich.
Emmerich, you
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I
Emmerich,
hear
you
both.
Emmerich, you don't hear me?
Do you hear what I hear?
Emmerich, you don't hear JJ, huh?
Not at all.
Hey,
Do you J what I J?
how about now?
A J, a
No?
J.
Sounds like a no.
That's a negative J. I can't hear you.
Negative.
How about now?
Do you J what I J?
Do you J what I J?
What the fuck, man?
I mean, listen, if we want to use this, maybe you can translate this for me, Jake. If we want to use this, I can get
Hey, you
like a
can hear
camera and a mic.
JJ, you can hear him?
Yeah.
Oh,
JJ can hear you, so you just speak your language.
This is so fucked up. I still think you should translate for me, Jake. But if we want to do this, I'm totally willing to like get a little cheap mic and all that. But this shit is fucked up on mobile devices.
Well,
What?
I mean, I can hear you.
Yeah, I know, but I can't hear Jay. So and look, I promise, I swear, I'll send you a thing that says mobile device support is limited. Switch to a desktop computer for the best experience. So I think they're understating the issues there because it doesn't work for me. But let me try one more time on my iPad. Maybe it's the browser. That could be it. Anyways, is that JJ?
No?
Is that coming from my phone or my device?
Yeah, I think so.
That's so funny.
I don't know, but
as
I hear it.
I was installing this plugin when it did that.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Another
Tell
one bites the
him to
dust.
try one more time on the tablet.
What's the one, the Weird Al version of that?
I don't even know.
He's got a weird, it's like about pastrami or some shit. I
I just
don't
remember Eat It.
Eat It's good.
He's like, you never eat your Raisin Bran.
Jake,
That's
tell
the
him
sequel
to, do
to,
the tablet thing like he was saying.
no, Fat is the sequel to Eat.
Hey, hold on, Emmerich. JJ is trying to talk.
Tell him to do the tablet thing, like he was saying. Try that.
Can you try? JJ says try the tablet thing, like you were saying.
I'm trying.
Oh, try
I'm
them.
trying it in Safari. Safari.
He can hear
Because
you. So.
it definitely didn't work. And oops. Nope, that is my
Safari.
work meeting. Oh yeah. Google. JBar. Copying a link.
Do you hear what I hear?
Copy link URL. Open in Safari. Paste and go in Safari. I'm going to allow microphone access. Okay, so it definitely doesn't work in Chrome. It may work semi kind of.
How about now?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, so now I think I'm working.
Oh, can you hear JJ?
I can hear JJ now.
Oh shit!
So
JJ, he can hear you.
Yeah, everybody can hear everybody.
phenomenal. So yeah, I just can't use this in Safari.
Safari.
I can use it in Chrome. Bitch ass Chrome. Do you J what I J? How's my tones now? Is that compression nice?
Your tones.
Yeah, how are my tones? What's a
Your
tone
tones are
anyway?
beautiful.
You guys know. Thank you.
Tone low.
I'm just chopping up the scallions. I'm carving up the cilantro. You know, got the mung beans for the
Get
crunch.
down like that, huh?
Getting down like that.
That's like some fucking. That's what they serve at that Kundalini Yoga Summer Solstice.
So what do they sell at Erewhon? What's the deal with that place? Is it like a more like natural version of Whole Foods? Is it like going to a real health food store, or is it just like what is it?
I think it's
Describe this to me.
It's like Whole Foods, but more like better quality and higher prices.
Oh wow, stepping the game up even from Whole Foods.
Correct.
Well, I'm gonna check it out one of these days. I don't really go into stores anymore. But, you know, I will again one day. Stores. So like, are you guys like I'll like go camp someplace.
I'll like go
Fucking
camp.
all night, man.
Yeah. Is this your guys' favorite movie?
Hello? Caravan Pictures.
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
An unborn child
That's a baby.
experiences everything that the mother experiences. The neighbors talk about him like he's
Powder.
a phantom. The old
Is this powder?
kept him there.
You know what's crazy is I always like to associate this movie.
I've never seen anything like it.
Test shows that you're a genius.
All right, well, that's cool. If you guys look at this like
Intellect
share
and
screen
history of
thing,
humankind.
you can figure out how to share stuff so we could just like pop up random shit when we want.
If you've done
Jeff
the right
Goldblum's in powder?
Did you hear?
Bullshit,
You
man.
look like some kind of vampire.
Yeah,
from
about
outer
sharing the
space.
screen.
I said he's a vampire from outer space.
What are you doing?
Oh shit. Did you know that the dude who made powder is a child molester, like convicted?
I
That's a
believe it.
clean
You
kill,
have to be.
right to the heart. He just couldn't see what he was doing, so I helped him.
He lays his hand on the deer while it's still shaking, and he touches me at the same time.
Don't touch the
He
deer,
took whatever
bro.
the neck deer, and he put it right into me. It's like I could feel that animal
Put
dying.
it right into me.
Full be looking like Michael
What does he
Jackson.
do? I'm not even sure I believe you can do it. But if you can, I need your help.
Would you rather
Thanks,
chill with
angel.
someone
Come to
like
take her
Powder
home.
who has powers,
It's everything we know about
or Michael
science,
Jackson?
about the makeup of the human body. What happened in that classroom is impossible.
Yeah, powder for sure.
Do you think
I feel like Powder, what can you do for
Worst
me,
beer
though?
flavors I've ever seen.
I guess. I mean,
That's true. He can't really do shit for you. Michael Jackson can't either, unless you're trying to get down like that.
you could write, at least Michael Jackson could write you a song,
I had
probably.
this feeling that you would change.
Fucking Powder ain't writing you
And I
shit.
All right, so I'm glad
I don't
that
think
worked.
anyways.
That's cool.
Yeah, that worked. It was very, very powdery. So when does it start snowing up in like the Yosemites?
Oh yeah, camping. I'm down whenever, dude.
How's the smoke been treating you guys? That shit was like killing me, man. Giving me a sore throat and everything.
Yeah, I noticed it.
I haven't noticed shit.
My throat, it's sore. It
Yeah,
hasn't
right
been that
now
bad,
it's
but
streaming.
has it-
It's streaming to YouTube right now.
Is it merging?
Was it all yellow? Was it all yellow where you guys were?
Not really.
Yeah, it is.
Really? It didn't get hazy?
And it wasn't that.
Shit.
It wasn't like it didn't look as bad as most places. Just looked like a little fucking layer of smog, some shit.
Right, I hear you. Yeah, no, it was very like if I opened my door, it smelled like there was a fire like in my yard. But
What's
there
the closest
probably
one to you,
kinda was
Arcadia?
a fire. There was a fire. I mean, well, a couple days ago there was a fire like in the bottom of Topanga, and then a fire in Calabasas. So there's shit's popping off constantly. But I'm not sure where the big one that's closest is. I guess Arcadia, yeah. So I would think you guys would get hit with more of that.
Yeah,
but who knows how the
I think
wind
that's
works?
closer to us.
It's definitely closer to you guys. Starcadia. Oh, the rice. You guys got a rice maker? You be cooking up
Yeah.
rice?
Yeah. You have your really bad songs.
Well, yeah. You want to hear them?
Yeah.
How do I share them? I can't really like.
You see that share screen thing
Ah.
in the middle?
Yeah, but it says
Are
it
you-
doesn't.
are you
It's got an
recording?
X through it.
Are you
so
recording this
unfortunately.
today?
Yeah, it's recording. I'm not recording it, but it's recording. It still works even though it has a red cross through it.
Okay, let me try it. Fucking doesn't seem to work. What's it supposed to do when you click on it?
You can click on like it lets you share an application or like a Chrome tab or whatever,
These assholes claim that Safari support is limited, and they say switch to Google Chrome. The shit wasn't even opening on Google Chrome, so I can't do that. No, it's not working on my side, Jay. It like does absolutely nothing if I hit that button.
All right,
So
what is it? I'll pull it up.
That is the problem. It's called Broken Side, and the first song is like whatever the first thing that comes up, and the second song I would like to contrast it with is Marijuanos, because I want to let's look at Marijuanos first to get an idea of where people are at in 2020.
And then you do like so it's more of a where have they been than a where are they now.
It's not even like that. Like, this is not like something I want to regularly return to, but I will say that this is kind of like a contrast I want to draw. Because I think where we're at today, I think where we're at today and where they were at says a lot about where we're going. All right, let me see this. Which one is this? Bump that shit, JJ. Hey, JJ, this shit's got like a ad on it.
What'd you say?
It's got an ad on that. It says thermal.
Yeah, I'll take it off. Can you hear it though?
No, not
You were
right
able to
now.
hear it though, right?
Is it playing?
Well, no, before.
I definitely heard powder, so
There it is.
All right, so these dudes are coming out of Albuquerque, I want to say. You know, like meth country. And they've been through a lot of shit. I mean, look at this dude. They're,
Saw them as
I
young kids
like-
too, huh?
Who did?
You were like showed their videos from way long ago, from when they like first started.
Yeah,
right?
that's my favorite one.
Yeah, compared to
Yeah,
this.
when they first started, compared to this.
So would we want to like play this whole thing through, or do like we stop and start it here and there? It'll be better. We need to get you so you can do this, so you can be in control of that aspect, you know?
I would like to. We approach it as like we like play the song, and then I would stop and start it. But I think we could just go through it, and then I'll tell you like just turn that shit off, you know, shut it down. Okay, now I hear it. Like their beats haven't changed at all. They're still working with that same like emo trap, but it's like their souls have changed. The first thing I think of when I think of Broken Side is like joyful enthusiasm who have been through some shit.
Joyful
And I think we
enthusiasm.
all
That's what you
have,
think?
really. Yeah. Okay. So forget it. Like pull up their original song.
Or did Jacob go?
You know what I like to do? The best. I think he ran away to join Broken Side. Might have used the wrong
Is that
thing.
Freaks?
What would be
Is
cool
Freakster?
is to play. What is it called? Freakster?
Freaks, right?
It's called Freaks. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Freaks.
this is their LMFAO shit, right?
Bro, I
This
think
is
they
their-
might have predated LMFAO. What year is this? 2006?
It says 2008.
2008. All right, fair enough. All I'm saying is that
2000
they
and late.
were like flourishing.
Yep.
No, they were
Can
flourishing.
you guys hear me? Hello?
Yes.
All right. Here's their fucking 2000 and late.
All right, play that shit. That shit is good.
Back in 2000, I invested $10,000.
What's this a commercial for?
It's a commercial for a commercial.
Hell yeah. Okay, first of all, they had a Range Rover. They weren't just like sitting in front of a house. And they had synthesizers, not just like a drum machine. They definitely had auto-tune, which they can't fucking really swing anymore. And they had a dude who had like so much vigor and like energy that he could fucking do emo screams. They also had blonde highlights.
Dude, it doesn't work when you're talking
Everybody
over it.
had back in those days. What, we're just supposed to sit there and listen to it?
Well, ideally,
All right.
you should have it, and we should be able to stop when you want. But like, when you're trying to hear it and talk over it, it's like choose one, you know? Because you just can't.
I'm
hear
going to choose to talk over it.
You just can't hear
rather than
nothing
hear
of
it.
it.
I think it's the visuals I want to show.
I think you couldn't hear it anyway.
Yeah, I can't really hear it. It's like sounds not good, like loud. So I wasn't going to sit there and stare at the wall. Let's hear it though.
It's just so bad.
That's what you think, bro. I would give a lot to be back in those times when we all had fucking dope ass black hair with the like ombre stripe in it.
Counts out.
They have messy girls.
Look how many chicks they fit in that Range Rover.
Versace Rolex.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a golden era.
This was a golden era. It was like everybody was happy. Obama was just in the White House. Like there was so much optimism. Now,
Yeah, those
Yeah.
guys are.
you look at their new video, Jay. It's a simple
Where are
fucking
these guys
contrast.
from?
Their new video, they're from Albuquerque, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
They're veterano.
Huh?
Yeah,
Damn, I would think they'd be from like
hell yeah.
somewhere in California, like some desert trash.
No, dude, like that's always from the desert. He could be from
I was just
Victorville
gonna-
or
I was just speaking
Palmdale.
with Albuquerque folks. Nice
Yeah.
people.
Bakersfield. Is that where the call was?
These guys are definitely going to play at the Juggalo Fest.
Shit. Yeah,
Did
they
you
probably,
go to the-
they probably did.
Did you go to,
They were
did you go to the Juggalo Fest when it was by Perishing, Emmer?
I didn't go to it, but I saw it happening out my window. I had a
Really?
front row view. Yeah, it was pretty epic.
Where was this?
Violent J was there. Fucking Shaggy Two Dope was there. It was in Pershing Square, like right outside my window. There's like, you know Pershing Square. It's that like little park. That's
Yeah,
where
I
you
live.
in my apartment. Yeah, and they
I recall it.
did this fucking gathering of the Juggalos there, and it was pretty dope. The Juggalos were super respectful, super responsible, cleaned up all the Faygo bottles afterwards, you know, and I just like feel like they were model citizens. They came from all around the like counties of LA. Like there's probably
Whoop,
from
whoop.
Riverside, from I mean, like where else could you name? Riverside, Temecula, Carson, San Bernardino County was definitely in the building.
Dale
All kinds of
Palm,
dope spots.
IE.
Hey, Emmerich,
Yeah.
what kind of music is Susie into?
Susie likes, her favorite music is rock and Espanol.
Like, is there
So
some
they're
good
like-
stuff?
Yeah. It's a lot like, I mean, like there's some epic bands that like, you know, they're fucking, there's this one band called Mana. I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but they're
Yeah,
fucking
I've heard of it.
legendary in like the rock and Espanol scene. So like we were trying to get some tickets to see them at Staples Center. I think they were playing like a week, and the shit was sold out like for
That's like the
days.
name of the genre is rock en español.
Yeah, exactly. And they play like it's like a lot of 80s. It's like very much like, you know, in this, if there was a rock and Espanol Pandora channel, they'd play some shit, and then they'd drop some like Cure in there too, and then they'd play some Mana, and then they'd play some Hombres Hey, and then some, maybe they'd even drop some Smiths. You know, like it's a bunch of stuff for like 80s style. But I'm
Yo.
sure the bands are still around doing shit. Right, Susie? Yeah.
She should do like a rock en español segment if she's down.
I bet you'd be down.
I would love to
Recommend some good rock and Espanol.
Yeah, that would be tight.
Yeah, it's catchy stuff, you know. It's just like 80s rock with like sung in Spanish.
Is it like what you
I don't want to
sampled?
say
Is it like what you
it's
sampled
not-
for Sleepers?
no. It doesn't sound like Latin. Like well, I mean it does.
It's like rock
But-
music but with Spanish vocals.
Yeah, exactly. It's rock music. There's a band called fucking Cafe Tacuba that's big. It's like a bunch of different genres, but kind of like the bands are all kind of different. Some of them sound kind of like ska music sometimes, you know. Some of them sound like more like the Smiths, like more like New Romantics. Like some will have like more keyboard and shit, but it all kind of it has like a similar vibe.
That's streaming on YouTube.
And yeah, that's what Susie likes. And then she likes cumbias and shit, you know, some good fun music. She doesn't fuck with reggaeton really. She doesn't fuck with Banda, which, you know, we have
but
a
does she know?
disagreement about.
Does she know the
'Cause I
answer
like
to the
Banda. She
question?
doesn't fuck with Norteño shit.
I don't really know about that too much.
Bond is the one with where it's like with like horns and like loud fucking crashing, like marching band kind of polka shit, you know.
Does she know the age-old answer to the
and that's
question?
like mostly that's some Mexican style. And then Norteño is like more Texas stuff.
Can you guys not hear me?
I hear you.
And then they got you know, like it's a lot of accordions and stuff, and like almost kind of like bluegrassy a little bit, or Zydeco kind of sounding.
Can you not hear me, Ember?
Well, now which one is that?
That's Norteño. But then there's like it kind of like bleeds into Bond, and then there's like Norteño techno and shit that gets really fucking aggro. But she doesn't like any of that.
Yo, Ember.
But we'll both bump to mariachi if we're out and like.
You can't hear me, huh?
There's something playing.
Ember, can you hear JJ?
No. JJ saying something?
Yeah,
I've
he's
been
been
saying
talking
so.
to you for a while. Sorry, JJ. I should have been on that.
No.
How about now?
Mr. JJ.
I don't think so, Emro. I mean, Jay.
Mr. JJ.
Hey.
I can't hear you. You
How
must
about
have
now?
cut out a while ago.
Can't hear now?
Sounds like a no.
That
That would sound like a no, JJ.
Can you
What'd
hear
you
me,
say?
Jay?
Yeah.
Hold up one finger if you can hear me. That's one, but I can't hear you. I can cut out and come back in.
Sex in the kitchen.
Let me see. Let me try.
Say
What'd you
Steve.
do, Jay?
Christian?
Did
Lori's
you do
all
something
bitchy.
funky?
I just did that share screen.
Damn.
Damn, homie.
Demo.
Forgot to put the sesame oil.
Damn it, man.
Yeah. You know, you put the sesame oil on the rice.
Is that like putting the loaf in the basket?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sesame oil?
Yeah.
I don't
it's
use
good
the
to tell.
sesame oil.
You gotta try it, bro.
I think sesame oil is the devil.
Is it? Why?
I think it's bad, yeah. I think it's one of those. I think it's one of the bad oils. It's one of them vegetable oils, or maybe
it's like
that's
bad for you?
Oh, maybe that's okay. Actually, I don't know. I'll have to look
Sesame
into
oil is
that.
it's like a sprinkly oil, not like a frying oil. Like,
Oh,
sprinkle
yeah.
it. Yeah.
I like a good sprinkly oil.
It's like, you know, the way people use olive oil or something.
Lawrence Olivier. Emra, can you hear me?
Oh, I hear that. Do you hear that?
Emra, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I was trying to rhyme.
Yeah, I hear you.
Dave Coulier with Blanche Bouvier, JC, and JC Smoulier.
Yo.
Hey, Jay, I hear you now.
What's
What
up, Jay?
happened? How'd you fix it?
But there's an echo.
Yeah.
You guys hear the echo?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like Seth. Oh, JJ's coming. Now he's back.
Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. Oh, shit.
Party Rock is in the house tonight.
What about now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Can you hear me, Emmer?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
You hear Jay?
I don't know. That's weird. It just
Yeah, I
started
hear you.
working again. All right. I don't know why.
Party
Well,
Rock
Party
is
Rock.
in the house tonight. Hey, what was their hit song before Party Rock is in the house tonight?
I'm in Miami.
So that was the song that put them on the map. I'm in Miami.
Yeah.
That was the song that was playing when we went into Beers and Broads, actually. I remember it like it was, Babes and Beer.
That was really depressing.
It was dark.
That
Dark
was
times.
that's when I was confirmed that I was not down with
Was that where the girl poured out my beer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's all a place.
I got punked actually.
I think we all punked ourselves.
Did you get a
but-
dance or something?
Yeah.
I think that she just punked me into like giving money, and I just like felt bad. I was like, all right, fine.
It was an intense. It was like
If
you were
that's what
being.
I gotta do, like, I'll do it.
It was.
I wouldn't
it
say
was
you
like
got
that.
No.
You were just being a nice fellow.
I thought I was being a heck of a fella.
Seb got punked by a stripper. If
Yeah,
you want
that
to talk
should
about getting
have
punked.
dude. Yeah.
I don't get
$800
I'm trying to remember if I've
pumped.
ever been punked by a stripper. Yeah, that's fucking like
that. Sounds
highway robbery.
that sounded
dude.
like a mutually beneficial situation. I don't think Seb was punked at all. I think he knew exactly what he was doing.
Taking advantage of someone who was clearly like she wasn't giving him no 800's worth of dances.
Well, because
He was back. He was
that's
back there
called
a while.
fucking.
Ugh.
But he felt like he
wonder-
got his money's worth, actually. Like, he didn't feel ripped off. So,
He was
there's
stoked,
that.
and he might have actually paid her for like illicit services. You know, it's a good. He was gone long enough. But did he
Yeah,
ever?
I
like,
think he
leave?
did.
All right, well, then I think that's what happened. But you know, still, he got busted.
Well,
I feel
whatever.
bad. I felt so bad.
Why?
Just because fucking Rachel calls me while I'm at work and is like, they're not going to be because of this $800. They're like too broke to make it back to Oregon. What? Are you serious? And they're
Nah, dude.
panicking. And I was like, that sounds pretty dramatic. I'm fairly
So
certain
what they're saying
gonna
is
be
that-
okay.
So what they're saying is that Debbie's living off of fucking Seb's government money?
Well, I mean, she definitely is.
Who's Debbie?
Isn't that his mom's name?
Yep. Yeah. Deborah
Deborah.
Hayward.
Wow.
This is my where is it? That's a watermelon. That's my poke. JJ, were you trying to mock my tri-tip? You trying to act like that shit wasn't good?
No.
How dare
I
you?
just thought it was funny sending back the same picture and acting like it was mine. That's all.
Listen, homie. I told what'd I tell Dirt? I can't remember. Did you just pull a knife on us?
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. Bro, what's up with that?
I don't
It's
see
just
that.
a knife, dude.
I don't see anything. What are you talking about? The real
Not
knife?
anymore.
Oh shit. Che.
Oh, Jay, don't get all weird, dude.
I'm ready.
I've been
old.
meaning
You know that.
I've been meaning to ask you. You know what we should do? We should set up some like. Well, it doesn't matter. We got to get our segments. Okay, so you didn't enjoy my segment, but we can refine it. You know, we're working on it. But
I was liking it.
what's
Yeah, I like to too.
well? I mean,
You just have to
I
figure
was
out.
trying to
like,
get trying to get warm up, but we got to get the sound quality. Like I think if I can control, it's gonna work good.
Yeah.
What about Van Nuys of the week?
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
you want to pull up some Van Nuys?
well, yeah, but didn't you say I couldn't?
You can, but I can't because I wasn't able to control shit because
I think you
I'm
can.
on a
Try it.
mobile.
Okay,
Yeah, see if you can pull it up.
Okay, let me try.
Yeah,
What are you
gotta
watching,
bring-
Susie? Anyways, I was thinking about I gotta write a note to Ben, like condolences, but I don't know, man. I don't know how to like put that. I never met his dad. I guess I'll come up with something. Got to do it before too long. People appreciate stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Especially because no one does it anymore.
Even if he's not gonna be like, you didn't even know my dad. They're gonna be like, like, listen, I appreciate the thoughts.
Yeah, well, as long as you're not pulling like the Arnie sort of thing.
The what?
The Arnie sort of thing.
Right.
What's that?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Where she like uses random shit like that to get attention. She used to. I doubt she does anymore, but she used to do it a lot.
Ariana?
Yeah.
Huh.
Arnold Anna. Yo, speaking of Arnie, I'm going to watch, one of these days, I'm going to watch the Conan movies again. I used to love them back in the day.
Those movies are good, dude. Conan the Barbarian, it's just classic.
Yeah. And the Destroyer.
And the Destroyer, it's good too. James Earl Jones doesn't turn into a snake in the Destroyer, but it's still good.
I think the Destroyer I liked better, but that was when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That's the one with Brigitte, or that's the Barbarian?
And the Destroyer, Grace Jones is in it. And
yeah, and Brigitte Nielsen.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Larry Bird.
And that one dude, Mako, is the wizard, Japanese dude. And then in Barbarian, he's with some dancer. I think her name's like Sandor or something. And then like Gary Lopez, the surfer, plays like some barbarian guy.
And Wilt.
So that's what's up.
Right?
It's good. And James Earl Jones, of course, playing an evil bastard. Shoots the girl with a snake. And he kills her.
Which one's the second one?
There's also
that work?
What else is there?
That didn't work.
Destroyer. Huh? Oh shit. Who is that?
It's the likable, shady guy. I mean, let's see if I can do better.
You got to try to get. You can hear me, Jake?
Yeah.
You got to try to get a bigger one. For some reason, when we do this, my sound cuts off to Emmerich.
Really, you can't hear me no more?
Oh, I can. I thought you couldn't hear me.
I can hear you. It's very strange.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Okay, never mind.
kinks. So you're telling me this is on YouTube live right now?
Yeah. With 0 viewers.
Well, it's for the better.
Yeah.
But it'd be.
How about this guy?
Oh shit! What's his deal? What'd he do?
Well, you can't see his eyes,
I know.
but
Well,
he's a creep for sure.
He's been arrested.
his eyes.
He was arrested in a meat scandal.
Oh shit!
What does that mean?
Apparently, it just says he was arrested in a meat scandal, and that's all I got. It's just an image.
Oh, you know what? One of my
This guy looks
favorite
like he's in costume, like some Andy Kaufman shit.
my favorite hobbies is looking up
It
like
does say meat scandal.
where does it say meat scandal?
Scroll up again, Jake. Scroll up, Jake.
You got it?
Yeah. He was made in the shit. Like in San Fran, huh?
Yeah, San Fran Weekly, dude.
So people from San Francisco don't like when you say San Fran. Is that true?
I heard they don't like when you say Frisco.
Huh. I heard the other one.
I mean, why they getting all sensitive about like what people call their little town? You know, like come on.
Do you guys say Nevada or Nevada?
Nevada.
I say Nevada.
I think
Nevada's the right.
I think I do it. Oh, here we go.
Nevada's the right way.
Do you say Los Feliz or Los Feliz?
I don't really say it, but I would say Los Feliz.
I always said Los Feliz when I was a kid, but ever since like I got back, I've been saying Los Feliz by mistake.
Yeah.
Because of what it really says.
Yeah, but it seems all fucking lame and pretentious.
It does. It's like...
I don't think it is because everyone who speaks Spanish in LA says it like that. So, like, you know.
Yeah, just imagine too many fucking Silver Lake hipster kids saying.
You know, that's a...
Saying what? Los Feliz?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
You can?
I'm in Los Feliz.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. Dude, I had such a good one a second ago and it disappeared. I found probably Van Nuys of the Week, I think.
You know what? One of the best things to do is looking up articles with your friends' names where it says arrested. And you usually can't find too many. I bet we could find some good Jason Feinbergs. But you won't be surprised to hear this, Jake. If you Google Jake Smith arrested, it's a cornucopia of like amazing articles about some fool named Jake Smith getting arrested.
Yeah, when you Google my shit, it's still talking about
it's not like obviously not you, but it's like others.
When you Google my shit, it's still talking about this fucking reporter guy from Vegas.
You know about this guy?
Oh, I know a guy that looks like that.
So this is on like a
Oh.
stock. This is on like a stock footage. Like you can buy.
Van Nuys.
No, this is Shady Guy Images stock photos.
B-roll.
I've definitely worked with a dude who looked exactly like that.
Yeah, me too. I feel like that guy is not like super shady though.
No, I had a way better one,
His shade's not off the chart.
and it just.
I'm not saying he's the
No, I
shadiest,
found
but
it.
would you trust him in your house, like when you were gone?
No.
I know
That's
the
a different story.
found is shady.
That's a big leap though.
Would you trust? Would you leave the room if this guy was at your crib, and you had and you had a jar of change chilling? Would you leave him with your jar of change?
The fat lip, the fucking litmus test.
That's a litmus test.
That's the cool thing is I did that to Jay the other day.
Oh yeah, Jake did quarter me.
All right, dude, I got
all
this
your quarters.
I found this guy. His name's Shady Guy 123 at Twitter.
Whoa.
Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. And I did a zoom in. Tell me what you guys think.
Oh yeah, this guy's looking pretty shady. Yeah, he's real shifty.
Yeah, dude.
That dude's Fuck
that guy
that.
will jack some shit out of your fucking car.
Dude, that guy will fucking stab you in an alleyway.
So I think we got the winner for the week.
This guy's the winner for sure.
Yeah, Shady Guy.
Yeah, he's the winner.
Props to you.
He probably knows what like houses have outdoor fridges.
So if anybody
neighborhood.
out there is watching or listening, you probably want to avoid Shady Guy 123.
This guy definitely
Look at him.
kick it with Alistair.
He admits it.
He probably kicks it with Flaherty in Denver or some shit.
I don't know, but I don't want to find out.
You think he's on opioids or meth?
I'm gonna say opioids, dude, because meth
Yeah.
is what my brain went to first. But he's shady enough that he's like he's fucking slick and he'll trick you.
I think he might. But I think his fucking top dog is probably opiates.
Yeah, he's a fentanyl hometown hero.
Yeah, he's
His
slaying.
eyes are looking pretty wide though.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you can't tell if he has meth mouth, but he probably.
Well,
does.
one of the things is some of those dudes fucking love to mix it up. You know, like they get wild.
That's
They get
I
loose
feel
with
like he's a mixer.
Yeah,
it. Yeah, he's a
just
mixer.
Just look at Jake.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm doing. I was never a big opiate guy though.
You were like a pharmacy for a while. You had all the shit on deck, dude. It was crazy.
Oh yeah. And then you didn't know me in high school when I was that guy too.
Yeah, but I bet that this was like next level, right?
It was like an 18-year cycle that came full circle.
Full midlife crisis.
And I remember when I'm gonna leave some names out of it, but I remember when there was a certain person's sister who, like, I was like possibly something was gonna happen with, and I was kind of like scared of the dude a little bit, but we were kind of friends too. And then I had to
I know who you're talking about.
I had to like get the blessing, and he's like, whatever, he's like a drug addict, but whatever. And I was like, damn, that's just like how people look at me. And then I remember I was hanging somebody years later. I was out with all like those record plant guys in Vegas, and then like I could tell that they looked at me as like the guy who always got the drugs, and I was like, damn, dude, like this fucking that's like it's a shitty feeling. You know what I'm saying?
That's why fucking Tess got so angry when I hit her up asking for ecstasy.
Was she like, I'm not the hook for ecstasy?
I don't know. She fucking big timed me. She said something like, like I can't believe you would like I can't don't even ask me that, because she was in New Orleans when we were in New Orleans, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that. So she blew you off when you were. Yeah, but she was probably still pissed.
Dude, she's up like 10-0 on me.
Yeah.
She's got my number.
I mean, she invented it, so she pioneered this. Did you guys hear about a fool crashed his car on the Golden Gate Bridge today?
Like it flew off?
No.
Went over?
No. He crashed his car, and the cops run up on him, and other people run up on him to try to help him out of the car, and then all of a sudden they fucking, like, within, like, 5 minutes fall out and start ODing. And apparently, this son of a bitch, his car was full of fentanyl somehow. And it was enough, like, to give these people overdoses. I don't know if, like, when the car hit, that the shit like puffed up into the air out of a baggie or what the situation was, but like some dude overdosed like 7 people on fentanyl just by having it in his car.
Oh, so like the people who were in the car were exposed to it, like we were trying to help them?
Yeah, who weren't in the car, like cops and fucking passersby and shit.
Heavy.
And they just had a big bust in up in Connecticut. It was like New York, kind of upstate, north of the city, whatever, affluent neighborhood. And apparently, they busted these fools with enough fentanyl to kill 2 million people. That's how powerful that shit is. That shit is crazy powerful.
Yeah, that shit's killed like all the great musicians recently.
Yeah, Lil Peep, fucking.
Yeah, one of the greats.
He was known amongst the homies.
Oh, boys at the plant knew him and shit.
No, he was just signed to that first or Turn Fast label that Zayn and Iggy Azalea were with. So that was like Enrique and Daniel worked with them. I don't know if they knew him, but I remember that chick Lara. Remember her?
Yeah, she came to the house a few times.
Yeah, so she was over here talking about fucking Lil Peep or whatever.
Is that how you say her name? They were calling her Larry forever.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know what to say.
Yo, I kind of don't buy what that chick's selling, and I don't know what she's selling, but I don't buy it.
Yeah, well,
Is that a fair assessment?
I have no. I don't know.
Okay. I know she was talking shit about Shanji though.
I wasn't too involved.
About what? About Wasco?
Yeah.
Listen,
That's
man.
she was doing that to you?
No. I forget who. I think it was to Ileana or some shit like that. Like she was like, you could do better.
Let me tell you something. Anybody involved in that situation cannot be trusted.
Yeah.
That was a toxic situation where a lot of people were talking a lot of shit and everybody had a different fucking angle. And none of them were fucking positive.
Star Spangled Angle.
It was like a very quintessential, like, fucking pop music myth, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, where you hear the tales of, like, you know, friendships getting messed up and people fucking trying to angle each other and everybody thinks their side of the story's right and everybody comes out of it fucking worse off, pretty much, except, like, somebody made some money.
Man, it's tough, dude. There's many a tale. A fucking
I'm so grateful that I abstained from that situation.
I got a would you rather.
What you got?
Would you guys rather, if you had to experience one, would it be an earthquake or a tsunami?
Earthquake.
Earthquake for sure.
All right.
Come on, dude.
What about a earthquake or a tornado?
Earthquake.
Really? I think I'd go
Yeah.
with tornado.
You
I feel like a tornado. Tornado you can run from. You have time.
Have you even seen Twister?
These
Yeah,
aren't
I have.
these. This isn't good because if I have access to like the fucking the tornado dungeon or whatever they call it, the cellar, you know, the fucking panic room or whatever, you know, you go underground and everybody's safe.
There you go.
You know, like Helen Hunt when her parents got all caught up and outside of it. So like if I got
Is
time,
that? Yeah.
I would rather be in an earthquake, I think, but unless it's the big one.
Really? Because the earthquake, you can't prepare. You know, it just hits you.
Whatever.
tornado-
What's gonna happen? A
Prepare
fucking
for a
home's gonna
tornado.
fall on me?
Who knows? If it's a big enough one.
Well, dude,
I
I'd
was-
rather be whichever one doesn't fucking kill me. How about
Exactly.
I was scared
What
of
do you think?
earthquakes when I was living downtown. I was like, ooh, this shit is fucking wobbly, bro.
in our
No, those-
Wavy.
our house?
Those
They're
buildings are
fucking-
probably on like rollers and shit. That's what they do.
Yeah, they're on rollers, but who's installing the rollers is my question. It's the
Some-
motherfucking lowest
guy.
bidder.
1800s.
Who
When was
protects-
your building built? The one you lived in?
In the early 20th century,
Hmm.
I think. I'm fair. It was old. It was old. It was definitely around in like the 20s and shit. So I don't know if it was pre-20s, but it was.
Yeah,
It was
I
from
felt like
then.
it was before that.
Could have
Maybe
been.
not. That's
Could
what
have
I was
been.
saying about our house. I was like, our house was built in the 80s, so even though it was built like with a bunch of cheap materials, it had to be up to like a bunch of new codes that
Codes,
like
yeah.
houses in the 20s and shit didn't. Unless they fucking slip some dude some money, you know. It's
My
always
building was
possible.
built in 1930. So, they didn't have earthquakes back then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think not.
They hadn't invented them yet.
Oh, dude. Emerald in that Lilyhammer show.
Uh-huh. With
They got-
Emmerich?
What?
What's the name of the kid again?
Embrick?
Emmerich? Yeah. Hey, Emmerich.
They got a whole fucking scene where that fool Gus Van Sant's singing ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding.
So have you talked to Dirk since that? Like on the phone or anything?
No, I haven't. It's hard to catch
No.
Dirk slipping on the phone. Once in a while, he calls me, and when he's all drunk, and he's like, "Come visit me, homie. I miss you. I love you." And it's like good to talk to him. But I haven't broke down with him like on the phone and like talked about like how hard life is in a while.
I want to get that alley rundown. That was funny.
Oh, and just
Yeah,
like
dude.
find out what happened.
Don't tell nobody. But she's tripping.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, don't spread the word around. But I'm saying that she's fucking bugging out, bro. Like, in my opinion.
Oh, like on like other than fucking ending the party because fucking amazing video.
That's the main thing. That's the main issue I have here. Like, I don't care what else she does, but she did that, and that's where I take offense and exception.
Didn't she apologize?
Yeah, she did.
That's a step right.
I suppose so.
I don't think you would have got one of those back in the day.
I want to.
Yo, JJ. Whoa. Yes. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You got
Oh shit!
JJ
Look at that
Messi
hair.
going on? How'd you do that?
Dude, you got
No,
me on
you know
fire.
what's what's the best, Emmerich? Is J.
It's just
J-
like on your phone.
No, but you got to get JJ's picture that he attaches to his DJ email. It's like a headshot. Like if you look at Gmail when JJ sends you an email
I don't know
now,
which one that is. Is that
very polished.
Oh, did it change to that? It's not my logo anymore.
It's like your clubbing shirt. But it's like you just got signed to SBE, or you work for SBE and you're trying to sign somebody else. Maybe.
Huh, I'm not that stoked on that. If that's, I didn't realize that was on my emails.
It's definitely
well,
something
for what it's
that
worth, I always
in
see
my
the
current
DJ Sun.
environment I'm jealous of. Well, I don't know why.
Wait, what? Look at this fool. Beard erasure is the problem.
Yeah, that's weird, dude. It has the logo on my thing. I don't know why it's using that picture.
What about this one?
Say what again? Say what again?
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
All right.
Play.
Enough is enough.
Is that? Oh, you got a soundboard?
Yeah, but it's like just on a website. We need to have like a real one set up, you know? We
Yeah.
can just fucking hit it.
Well, set it up on the motherfucking. Sometimes I lose my words when I'm trying to think of what they are. But set it up on the motherfucking MPC or something, or like a MIDI control, and just be like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
playing like with velocity and stuff.
But we need to put the I need to like put the sounds on there, you know.
Yeah,
Need to go through
there
and find them.
there should be something fairly quick to do drops, like where you could just like search for drops and drop them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the way people do GIFs now.
You, Flock of Seagulls. Know why we're here?
Flock of Seagulls. Oh yeah, that's from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, look at the brain on Emmerich.
Oh, I wanted to ask you, JJ. You know how back in the day, Reefer got that tattoo of the elephant boning out on his back?
Yeah, I know about that.
Remember?
Yeah.
JJ, did you lose me? He's
JJ.
moving in slow mo.
You can't hear me now? Hello, hello, hello.
So my question is, he would be like, we'd be like, yo, why don't you hook it up with some lumber?
What the? Dude?
And he would say no. Is that what you're saying?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Jake.
What?
Okay. Emmerich.
Jake.
Yes.
All right.
Emmerich, you can't hear me?
I can't.
Can you hear JJ?
I can hear JJ. JJ, can you hear me? Hold up one finger
Yeah.
if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Well,
so,
yeah, I don't know, dude. Reef's not trying to hook up any lumber, I guess.
So like, but
He
that
like
was
very
then.
much-
Is he like got the lumber hookup now? I mean, it's fucking 30 years later we're talking about. He must have been like, you know, come into like a little more responsibility.
Yeah, but like he definitely didn't get like the easy way from his dad. His dad made him like work up the whole fucking thing, and he only started doing it in the past like 5 years probably.
Oh, so he is involved with Animalt Lumber.
Eventually he'll fucking do something.
Nice.
But
Okay.
I think he's still kind of that some bitch shit.
Yeah, but even if you can get a fucking wholesale employee discount,
I remember back in the day, like his dad was like, either you can come work for me and run Anwalt Lumber one day, or you can smoke weed. And Reef was like, I choose weed.
fuck you. I'm going to hang out with Doyle. I
That's
heard his dad was
crazy,
a
dude.
dick too. I mean,
I
no
don't know if his
offense.
dad's a dick. I don't really know him that well. I knew his mom.
Well, his mom was an angel, but Doyle, you know, I mean, it's Dennis.
Yeah.
That's a different story.
His mom was a fucking alkie, though.
Hey, bro, this is going out, streaming out live across America.
Yeah. That's true.
You know, fucking Reef ain't gonna pop on all of a sudden. Hey, can we have people pop up in the chat and shit? Like, what?
Can you see the chat on your right?
The chat is ready to display messages, so that means anybody who spits some shit out on any of these, like Twitch or fucking this
If
or
we're-
that.
If we're streaming to those, but right now it's only going to YouTube.
Yeah, so if we were on YouTube, people could write in.
It gathers
And
them
all
all
that.
here.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting.
And we could even have
So-
we could have fools call in and shit, you know?
Yeah, well, we definitely need that. We need interviews. We need an interview with Chad immediately.
Yeah. And then there, yeah, we got to figure it all out, man. But there's a lot of options.
What we really need is better, like, I want to be dropping way more, like, we need, like, a master, like, a in, so we're not playing shit over microphones. Like, an audio in. So we can just be like, let me play this song real quick. And it's not
Yep.
playing over anybody's mic.
We need like a young Jamie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need a Jamie.
But, well, I don't think we could do that unless We can do that, actually. I think it's doing it right now, because when we play something that's playing from our computer, it's not going through a microphone, you know? Like it's playing from the computer
But-
audio.
Maybe, but play me a YouTube video because I don't know about that. I think when you were playing Broken Side, what, Freaks? I think it was coming off of audio. Look up, oh shit. I don't have it anymore. But I really love that song where the guy's singing about how he's going to kill Joe Biden. But even though I don't approve of that.
I felt like whatever they did to make it PC, like, messed up the quality.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably best to see it in its original form.
Masks, outdoor air, 6 feet of distance. and
See,
spread
that's
of
through
hands. Make
the
sure
microphone
lowering
because I'm
steps
not
for
sharing the
COVID-19
screen.
Is on your list for your next
But if I
lockdown.
share
that
the
just sounds like a
screen-
motherfucking microphone.
But if I share the screen, well, it's not. There's no audio. Let's see.
Let's begin with the end. I want to take you now to a live shot of the Bay Area.
It's all well, I mean,
Okay, let's see. I'll play you a fucking beat, dog.
yeah, play me a beat
Hear
then.
Can you hear me still?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Jake, can you text,
found his
I
address
want-
in Delaware.
can you text that to me? Because I want to send that to somebody.
Yeah, I gotcha. Ah, it's good. That sounds like it's playing over a microphone.
It's because it's picking back up the microphone. That's the problem. Which,
Yeah, it's got echoes. Well, why?
hold on.
I wonder if there's a way.
There's definitely a way. All I'd have to do is... Can you hear me now or no?
Yes.
I can hear.
Damn it.
I can hear you. What's he doing? Have you guys ever thought about getting a dog?
Yeah, I think about it all the time.
Well, you should do it.
I now feel like I'm ready for that.
I need better lighting, man. I'm looking too greasy in this under this harsh light. I need a ring light. Thank you, Susie. Don't bother busting it out. But I appreciate you having it. You're the best.
Does it sound shitty?
It sounds like it's coming over a microphone.
Because it is, but it's also coming through internally, I believe. Or maybe it's not, actually. All right, well, we'll figure that out. You're the only one who put your real name.
Who, me? I always
Yeah.
put my real name. I'm not scared of the internet. They talk about these Russian hackers and shit. They're all a myth. It's an urban legend. Have you heard about Q? Are you ready to spread the good word? Do you guys know about that shit? Because I've been doing a lot of reading and a lot of things are clicking into place for me.
About what? Jehovah?
Well, about the global cabal to, you know, the deep state to take over and
one of you
to
guys-
sacrifice babies to Satan.
Can one of you
For a
guys
start.
tell me what's the pandemic all about?
I think JJ knows more about the pandemic, but I believe the pandemic was spearheaded by Dr. Fauci in order to attack Trump and probably to get the Jews to run the world is usually the main goal.
Yeah, I don't
JJ,
know.
do I have that wrong, or is that like...
I don't know. I saw it a long time ago. It was some
Did you watch
some
it?
bullshit. Yeah, it was just like 6 months ago at this point.
You watched Pandemic, bro?
Yeah, I'd see
Damn.
it.
Wait,
I kind of want to watch it. I heard
who
some
sent you Pandemic, though? Who's in your life?
People were like sharing it on the internet. And I was like, "What the hell is this about?"
wanna see-
Anyway, it was the whole
Oh my
thing was
God.
based on claiming that the pandemic was a conspiracy and that it was planned and shit like that. And like they're like, look at this
Well-
interview from 8 years ago where fucking Dr. Fauci says this, you know. And it's all like confirmation bias shit.
I'm just saying, confirmation bias
Yeah,
is pure fucking conspiracy theory. They're
I'm
making
saying-
up that a whole cloth.
yeah. I'm saying that people
Doesn't
are
confirm
like
shit.
people are finding random shit and being like, yeah, see, like, and putting it in that video. Be like, I told you so.
Bro, I'm just saying, and I don't mean to get all serious here, but if people are sharing shit like that, you gotta call them out and be like, yo, stop sharing this. This is bullshit, man. And like, honestly, like, there's enough fucking misinformation floating around the internet. People
Yeah,
are
no.
really susceptible to this stuff nowadays. And I'm not trying to be righteous B over here, but just like, it's way too easy. You're fucking 3 YouTube clicks away from becoming a fucking Nazi nowadays. I swear to God, dude.
Yeah.
These people are fucking getting lost. They're getting misguided.
Well, they have to figure out. They have to figure out how to regulate it.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know.
A lot of people are pissed
I
though
feel
because they're
like
like,
yes
it's taking away our
and
fucking
no.
First Amendment.
Exactly.
You know?
But that's why it's
So it's a-
responsibility for people to like, I think one thing that can be done is for people to be shamed when they're fucking spreading around like, you know, anti-Semitic propaganda, various shit like that, is not to be like, oh, I just like to share like interesting things. Like, it's like, I'm just, you know, sharing a perspective on this. It's like, you know, you're also,
I just don't think that you
perpetuating shit like that.
I just don't think that you can rely on like all the different types of people like fucking coming together for one reason and doing the right thing, or you know, like it needs to be
You
regulated.
definitely can't. You definitely, well, I don't know if it needs to be regulated, but I do know people, there should, do we want the government regulating it?
It's a slippery slope. I mean, I don't know the answer.
I don't know either. I just know that if a motherfucker shares some Q shit with me, I'm gonna fucking call him out. You
Is
know?
that the QAnon shit?
Yeah, if QAnon.
I have no idea what
Pandemic,
it is.
you name it.
Even, to be honest, is QAnon the same
Well,
shit?
I mean,
I don't
yeah,
know.
well, it's exactly what I was saying. I thought you guys were up on it because you seem like the type to be fucking with Q. Quite honestly,
No,
no
I've
offense.
just seen it a bunch of times, but I have no idea what it is.
It's basically on a
Some
website.
conspiracy shit.
It's conspiracy theory. It's completely made up, and the thrust of it is that a global cabal or like a secret society of powerful pedophiles are Satan worshippers, and they want to take over the world. And the only one that is currently going to save us from that is Donald Trump. And like people earnestly, honestly believe in this shit. There's going to be people in Congress after November who believe that there's a giant ring of pedophiles, Satan worshippers that control the universe, and that Donald Trump knows about them and is taking steps to fight them. And they have like all sorts of wild ass conspiracy. I'm spreading it right now, but it's basically a cult, and it's crazy because people are getting caught up. They're like, my brother got caught in it. We haven't seen him for days, and he's just obsessed with it. And like, like people are losing like family members to people that are like latching onto this thing and like believing wholeheartedly that it's true, and that like Satan worshiping child eaters like are running the world.
So I believe
much less there. But there are like horrible people who run the world.
Yeah.
But Donald Trump certainly isn't going to stop them.
So I think I know the answer to this, but I'm going to propose it anyway.
All right.
Kanye or Trump?
Kanye.
Trump.
Really? You'd choose Trump?
No, I'm choosing Kanye. Even though he fucking sucks, man. He makes Puff Daddy look cool.
He sucks, and
he's been doing it for years. Yeah,
I guess that's how
he sucks. He's insane. He's an overrated producer, quite frankly.
Well,
always been a terrible rapper.
No one can be as good as he's hyped up to be. You know what I mean? He's a good producer, though.
I mean, there's lots of good producers.
Yeah, no one can fucking.
Is he better than Just Blaze?
Fatlip thought he's the best.
What?
Fatlip thinks he's the best ever.
The best producer ever?
Yeah.
Well, Fatlip's tripping, dude.
Well, you also have to separate.
He was high off quarter money at that time.
Yeah, he was. I'm not necessarily putting too much stock in Fatlip at this point, but you have to separate. You have to figure out like.
I love that fucking album.
What you're calling a producer and what you're calling a beat maker. You have to figure out that before you can start fucking ranking shit. I think. Is he
a one of society's history's great characters of the early 2000s?
Unfortunately, yeah.
He's a fucking celebrity character weirdo, like, and it's a powerful combination of bipolar and fucking ambition and like musical talent, and all cooking up together to create like this figure that we're talking right now. But as far as like whether he's worth a damn, his clothes are all fucking extremely, all his fashion derivative as fuck. He owes Rick Owens money. He owes fucking all, like, you name it. He hasn't had an original thought in his head as far as those things go. As far as his sound, that doesn't even feel that original to me. Now, I'm not going to say he's a bad producer. I don't think he is a bad producer. I don't know what he produces now, like how deep he gets into the studio. But when he was doing shit, he was a talented dude. But I put him about at like the same level as Just Blaze. And honestly, if you gave me like a Just Blaze track and a Kanye track, and it was like, of both the height of their powers, and I didn't have any previous knowledge, I wouldn't fucking, like, there's no difference,
Yeah.
Not like when you hear like a Dre track.
I think they're about the same. I just think he's done more.
Yeah.
But, what was I going to say? I will say that he's the only, he's pretty much.
That's not no disrespect to Just Blaze. He's good.
Yeah. No, he's pretty much the only artist that I don't want to play in my DJ sets. Like I'm like because of all the shit he's doing recently, he's the only person. Even Michael Jackson can fucking do shit with kids, and I'm like, I'll still play him.
Yeah.
But he's the only person that makes me straight up not want to play it. Like I wouldn't not play anything because like people get mad about it because that is a thing.
Yeah.
But he's the only one that I literally am like, no, I like feel weird playing his music right now.
So people still love this shit.
Wait. I got to say something else. how is that possible that, and I'm not saying that I would agree or disagree if I were in your shoes or I would have a different emotional reaction. I just literally want to get to the bottom of the answer of this. So I'm not criticizing or anything, but why is it that you could have a Michael Jackson situation, which is clearly fucking way worse, and then a fucking, or like Mystical even, or like these people who's like sexually assaulting people, and you have a worse reaction to Kanye? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. It's not like a necessarily a justification for it. I just
It's because
feel like
he's
I don't
it's
want to play it.
because
He's the
yeah.
only music that I don't like. I'll still play Michael Jackson and won't
Well,
think
let's
about
take
him being weird. But like every time I want to play or I like see a Kanye song, I'm like, he
Because of this politics thing? Is that because he was
maybe
trying to-
because probably I think that this is the reason. It's probably because it's so fresh and it's so present at the very moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's a recency bias always to it. There's also the fact that Kanye's music is about Kanye, like 100%, and he's ranting and raving about himself the entire time, where like there's sort of like a separation between the artist and the art with some other people. That being said, it's all the same shit. Like me, there's no good excuse for why I like Ike Turner shit, but I fucking will not like allow Chris Brown shit in any way. You know, I think it's hypocritical, but no one gets points for pointing out hypocrisy in this day and age.
Well, I'm not trying
Plus-
to point out hypocrisy. I'm trying to fucking inquire to understand. Like,
that was
Yeah,
the best
it's like a
way that I could
delicate
explain it.
balance of
I
shit.
think.
you
well,
know?
to me, there's something like,
Like if Michael Jackson was diddling kids right now, I
yeah,
wouldn't want to play his music either.
Down the
I'd be
street.
like, whoa, that's fucking weird. It's like too close to home, you know?
yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
we're removed from it, so it's different, I guess.
And I
That's
think
my-
Michael Jackson probably was a child molester.
Yeah.
But there also is like, it's also some point of hearsay, like of people have accused him and he said no, and this person said no, and whatever, you know. So there is that like reasonable deniability or whatever.
But I was always saying that I was
documentary.
I was always saying I was the person that was like, you need to separate the artist's personal life from the music, or else we wouldn't have a ton of good art. And I think I do, but in this case, I just don't want to play that shit. Like
Fair.
I think I'm separating it still, but I don't want to play it. I guess I'm not being able to separate it as much because it's so
Well,
close.
the more time, I think more than anything else, there's heals all wounds as far as art and artists. It really does.
Yeah.
I mean, you think the further back, you don't give a fuck about the artist. Like you go the further and further back you go, and you think about
Those were the
nowadays,
days.
like our standards of how people should treat each other, especially the way artists, you know, a way men should treat women, right? If we go by that standard, like fucking pretty much like every male artist of the 20th century is a piece of shit. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
what I'm saying.
groupies and fucking like, you can't even get away from that. Like,
That was like half the fucking dream of becoming an artist. Like a famous artist was to be able to be a piece of shit and not have consequences, you know? And I will say
Yeah.
that when I was a kid, I wanted that too. Not necessarily to do creepy shit to women, but to be like above the law.
right. And that's why,
Which I still kind of do want to do that.
yeah, well, that appeals there for fucking for all these artists still to this day and shit. But you know, that's why so many of them are fucking reprehensible. They fall into reprehensible behavior along the way. You know, not everybody can be David Bowie and be a
Yeah,
saint
dude. He was
and an
fucking
angel.
dude. When he was calling out people, he was calling out MTV way back in the day.
Exactly. That's what was dope.
What are your guys' thoughts on breaking the fourth wall?
Breaking the fourth wall.
Isn't that what it's called?
That's like when you're being meta and postmodern and like referring to the frame of the painting that you're in.
It's like Yeah, it's like in a movie when they acknowledge that it's a movie and like talk to you or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic tool. I think it should be used more often. It can't be in everything because then it'd be like repetitive and stupid, because you get sick of it and it would lose its like ingenuity. But I think there's lots of artists who use it well, you know?
In movies, you're saying, or what?
Movies, books, whatever the media is.
What about you,
There's
Jacob?
lots of people.
Well, I think, yeah, it's like anything. Too much, cliche, no good, but it's a tool. It's a valuable tool. Sometimes I hate it, sometimes I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I love it in the movie. The first opening scene of the movie Adaptation is one of the greatest things ever.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Charlie Kaufman is like puts it in everything, and he's one of really
So
good
amazing.
at that.
You know, Goodfellas, it kind of makes Goodfellas the beginning. It sets that whole movie up.
Is he doing that, or is he just narrating?
Isn't that what breaking the fourth wall is, though? Or you're talking about they're in the middle of acting and then they stop and look at the camera and start.
Yeah, and somebody
I think
winks at the
that's more like-
camera.
I think
kind of.
that he
And they're
does
like talking to you, you know?
that happens in Casino. I think too.
Yeah, well,
It's not more just like
all of a
narration.
sudden,
in
there's,
those movies.
there's
Start
stuff
doing
that
in Casino, right?
it is mostly in Casino, but at the end of Goodfellas is breaking the fourth wall, for instance, when he's like he's narrating, and then all of a sudden at the end he's talking to the camera and he's saying, "And now I'm just a schnook." And I fucking like, you know, he looks into the camera, he's picking up his newspaper, he's like, "I'm eating egg noodles with ketchup instead of having marinade like what I used to have back with the Goodfellas." That's breaking the fourth wall. Now, it's really breaking the fourth wall and like blazing. That's like a mild form of it, but like you could
Yeah.
definitely consider that breaking the fourth wall. Breaking the fourth wall is like Blazing Saddles. You guys ever seen that? The
A long
movie
time ago.
where like at the end they're having their big old West fight and they actually break through the wall of the studio, the
Yeah.
Hollywood studio next door, where they're
Yeah.
shooting a musical. So that's like literally breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a spectrum of the shit. But yeah, I think like pure narration doesn't necessarily count, but who fucking knows? Who's making the rules on this? Just some asshole who wrote an article or a book or some theory. We can change it up if we want.
I was just curious what you guys thought. But I don't know. It always just seemed to me like it always like took me out of whatever I was in. Like there's no magic behind it anymore, you know? But like, I mean, everything now is like that. Like it's like kind of shit isn't sacred anymore and there isn't like secrets, you know? It's like everyone kind of knows what's going on and like knows how to do shit and like
The Grease.
you know, it's different. What?
Yeah, it is. It's all about the originality for me. If someone does it in a way that it hasn't been done before, in a context that hasn't been done before, then I say that's cool, you know? Like more power. And if it's hack, then I say, roll my eyes at it. I think it's very delicate, especially in that case.
It's like I can kind of relate it to I like musical artists or whatever artists to have like some mystery around them. You like you don't really know what's up with them, you know?
Definition. Anything that is unknown or mysterious.
Exactly. But nowadays, like they share every little tiny aspect of their life, and like you know everything about them, and there's not like, you know, there's not that little mystery to like think about and figure out. And I think that's missing, to be honest. I think that's a good thing to have, to like not know so much, you know?
Yeah, well, that's one of the big appeal to artists back in the day is their mysterious personas. Not only just musicians, but also actors and writers and things like that. For sure, there's like
You didn't know they were abusing people.
yeah, if you're lucky, you don't know. But like it's like people saying, "Don't meet your heroes," you know, and you meet
Yeah,
some dude
totally.
and he's an asshole to you.
And then you just find out it's just a fucking human, you know? You don't like glamorize it anymore or fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I think that's a bummer. But maybe those days are just over.
Yeah, to some degree they are. Now that we have this interconnectedness, you know, and you can watch people having meltdowns on Twitter or
Dude,
whatever. Like,
is killing it.
Tones is fucking getting loose, and he knows it. He knows he's getting loose. He's like calling me a crazy old man.
What's his cat's name?
He's having
again?
fun. I don't know.
Fucking
but he makes faces at it. He definitely is going crazy from the stir. We know that. But he seems like he's flourishing out there in the Sades.
Is that where he lives?
Yeah, no, guaranteed.
I didn't know
You
that.
can tell from the lighting. The way the light comes through his window, it's definitely like Bluffs adjacent.
All right.
I think I heard that one time. Or somebody was like, you know, fucking egged his house maybe.
Oh,
who knows?
Do you know any logistics behind like where you can have like a barbecue or fire pit in public? You know what I mean?
There's Leo Carrillo Beach, I think. You
And
can have
Dockweiler.
like Dockweiler, yeah.
I think those are the only two. But what about like, can you go to like a fucking public park, you know, and do shit like that?
There's like barbecues.
Yeah.
Places with barbecues, but they don't have like fire pits in any public parks.
Yeah, Leo Carrillo, I feel like is too far away. But anyway, I had this fucking idea. I've been talking to. I had not really an idea, but I was in Laguna the other day, and fucking at like 7 p.m. when the sun's going down, they have this service where they give you like 6 beach chairs, and they wheel out this like portable fucking fire pit and grill, and then they give you like whatever amenities you want and like s'mores and shit, and they charge you like a few $100. And I was like, damn, dude, that's a fucking home run business if you could do it over here. But I don't know if it's possible. I think there's a lot of fucking restrictions and shit that you got to figure out.
Oh, it's a cool service. Yeah, that's for sure.
And then I also started thinking about fucking buy like a big ass projector screen and include like watching a movie in it and shit too. If you were to do it in like a park or something, you know.
Did you get that one projector you was talking about?
Yeah.
The Ape Man?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's cool.
I'll probably
I'll get
watch
one
the
of
Laker
those.
game on it when it comes on late enough. The sun has to be down. That's the only thing, you know.
Yeah. I got that wall of the barn. I was thinking about like projecting some shit up onto that, like having some movie nights.
Yeah, that should be tight. I was like looking at the backyard at our house to try to figure it out. I don't think it's set up right though. It's all fucked up. It doesn't really line up.
Yeah, the angle might be kind of steep to find the right like patch of wall. But do you have a screen?
No, I mean I was
Or are you
planning on just
projecting
like
onto,
doing it on the house,
onto
but
the
I don't think
ceiling
there's a
or
good
whatever?
spot. In the living room, there's like I'm gonna take away the TV and do it on that wall. But I don't know. I've been thinking about that.
You should.
So that shit is a fucking home run, dude. I guarantee. If it's possible, I would fucking go all in on that business.
On the campsite, like valet
Campsite valet?
or the fireside.
Yeah. Like if you were able to do it at
Or whatever you was talking about with the s'mores and the chairs and whatnot.
yeah. And then if you like got like a projector screen involved into it too. Even if you could just do it in like Elysian Park or some shit, you know? And they charge like $200 for like 6 people. And if you I don't know if
That
you could do
would
it.
be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're fucking. Well, you know they got these fire issues.
Yeah, I mean, I think
they
it's
have good
probably
reason.
I think it's like over
I
next
feel
summer,
them.
potentially. But I do think that.
Yeah, I hear them on the no fires, but I wish we could have more.
Yeah, it's a next summer play. But I think that that show will be fucking during summer. That show will be sold out like every night, dude, easily. You guys watch. You think I'm crazy now?
That one day was hot as fuck. No,
yeah.
I believe you. I like the sound of it.
Yeah, that show was fucking 131 in Woodland.
What's going? Oh, did Jake freeze? Did both you guys freeze?
I can hear you.
Yeah, and that's like basically the barn, right?
Hey.
Fucking Valley Drive is like, that's the reason it's called Valley Drive. It's right by the valley.
Yeah, that shit's gnarly.
Hello.
I love it.
It's just delayed, I think.
Yeah, shit was hot, bro. Fucking nearly killed all my plants.
You have
Delayed
AC
from
up
what?
there? It's getting the audio way delayed.
Do you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Oh.
It might catch up in a
Can
second.
you guys hear me?
Oh, look, there's some like weird network connection thing you can see on the right above the screens. It's 0 out of 10 right now.
I don't see it.
It's like
I think only
maybe it's just on this one.
It says I got four bars.
You got 4 bars. If you like hover over it, you could see what it gives you.
Dun-dun-dun. Oh, that's cool. Jake's playing us a beat live from live. Oh, that's cool. It says live.
Yeah. So you actually got a swamp cooler though?
Yeah, I got a swamp cooler. You want to see what it looks like?
Yeah, I do. How much did you make it, or you bought it?
Hell no, we bought it, dude. I know you can make it, but like, well, this was like calling for real fucking action here. We couldn't have survived on a. Oh my god, it's so smoky. I think that's my smoker. There it is. So it's like that.
Really?
It's a tall boy, right? See?
Yeah.
And like, you fill the back of it up here. You fill this with water. Like you stick a hose in. It's even got like a container where you can screw the hose in. And you fill it up with water. It shows you how much water is, and it blows. It's like cool air. It's not like cold, like super freezing, like a
AC.
like a AC, but it's cold enough.
Yeah, I was trying to fucking Jimmy one up over here, but it wasn't working. MacGyver some shit.
Dun, 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 dun. I've been smoking this brisket. You can't see it, but I'm smoking this brisket
Like
for 12 hours.
You're rolling it up in a joint.
Yeah, it's gonna be
cool.
About to smoke this brisket right here, right now, homie.
I like in that movie How High, when that dude makes the other guy smoke a finger. You know what I'm talking about?
He does?
Yeah.
No, I haven't
I think
seen
Method Man makes the Method Man. One of those dudes makes him smoke a finger.
I think there was some funny shit in How High, if I remember correctly.
There was. I thought it was really funny. So Susie's not working, huh?
She's like furloughed, kind of.
Yeah.
Like there was a choice to go back, or a choice to like work, but you're only working like 30 hours a week, from virtually with the kids over Zoom and stuff. And so after some consideration, She went with doing the 30 hours a week, which is
so
good. She's going to be working right now, but since they are going back, they shut it down until like October or November, so they can like prep the school for like, bringing people back for real.
So
But
that's
it's great.
official?
Yeah, so that's official. So she's going to be doing that for a while.
But it's official that schools are reopening then?
No, her school wanted to. They're an interesting sort of school where they get a certain amount of money from the government, and due to that, like certain like early childhood learning centers need to have, if you're from the government, then you need to open, but they're also not a public school. It's complicated. It's very complicated, but they were basically like, we're not going to give you any more money if you don't open up. Like, unless you're open to the public, but you don't have to have more than this many kids or whatever. You can keep it very small. But it's like, it's not super safe or knowable how safe it is yet. So they're taking it very easy.
Take it easy.
But that was like, they were all about to go back. Remember back in June when everybody's like, it looks like we're through this, it's all good. Popping back open. And then all of a sudden everybody got sick again because like you probably weren't ready to open up restaurants and bars and shit. You have fools calling you trying to book gigs, right?
Yeah.
That shit's wild.
I almost went and I was like, nah.
Shit is wild. I don't know why these bars like aren't. How these bars like not able to use their parking lots or what?
I don't know.
But all you gotta do is sell some fucking chicken fingers and you're good to go, right?
I think that the place has to have like a license for food as well. That's like the rule. Like then they can open, but if not, they can't.
And there's a lot of places that just don't also don't have a big parking lot. They can throw some shit in.
Yeah. One of my ideas was to try to bring that idea that I was talking about with like the fire pits and shit and the projector and screen to like some businesses that aren't doing that well right now that have some outdoor space.
That's a smart idea. That's very smart, very enterprising.
Just thinking of it. I don't know any spots, so I got to go look around or something.
Well, I think that's definitely worth taking seriously, dude. It's a great idea, and there's a lot of places that are like, we don't know like what we can do.
Yeah.
But like, it could be just some business that like is closed, but they have a parking lot. But I don't know. Most businesses are open, anyways. But don't listen to me. I always start like second guessing any good idea, and going like, "What? Here's why it wouldn't work," because that's just the way my brain works. Because I want to find a good reason to not do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm like, I think for the first time in my life, I'm fucking really like trusting my gut and going with it when I feel it's right. Because when I look at the history of myself not trusting it in the past, it's been regretted later.
You got to trust yourself, man. There's something. No one's you like you. I'm sure people have said it better, but I think there's a lot to trusting your instincts. Yeah,
totally.
I usually
gotta go for it
when I get panicky or some shit. Yeah. Like I like to follow my nose or whatever. You get a feeling. Sometimes it's too late, too early, whatever. But eventually, you gotta trust the gut.
Well, should we fucking call it and get another one in a few days?
Let's do it. I'm coming with topics to the next one. I'm gonna share some shit, and I think if we gotta fucking work out this audio though somehow, because that shit would be dope as hell if we could have Jake playing us beats. Like, we should be able to Wait, so how are you DJing, bro?
How does
Your
that
shit
sound?
isn't. It sounds like it's coming off a microphone. How are you DJing, Jay? What's the fucking interface hookup for that?
Just because I was going through an interface. I mean, we could totally. It's pretty easy to do. All you have to do is have an interface.
Couldn't you? Yeah, whatever interface you're going through, you could be playing samples off a soundboard. You could be playing songs in the background while we chit chat. You know.
Yep.
The bigger one is kind of like, oh, do we have an issue playing video with audio? Because we know we can input like all auxiliary shit, right?
You know you can what? Jake, will you mute that for a second?
We know we can put in auxiliary stuff, like your turntables, for example.
But
JJ, you should grow some mutton chops, bro. You should grow some like mutton chops, like right through here. I'm seeing them right now, like on the screen, and it works. It's a good look.
Continue though.
I was saying that if you're able to play turntables, that means we could plug in a sampler and you could load it up with drops. You could play music, just any. So basically, what we're talking about is an auxiliary, an in from an external coming in direct into a speaker and then back through a microphone or anything like that. So if you do that, let's make sure we have
like
that on
if you
hand.
But we all have to have our own interfaces, and if we all have our own interfaces, you plug it through that, and then you go to the settings, and then instead of being audio input, like internal microphone, your interface will show up, and you click on that, and then you'll be hard line.
I'm down to do that. Also,
Yeah,
can we record these? Are these like recording?
It is recording on YouTube right now.
So it's like it's logged on YouTube. Once it's finished, it'll be there until we like delete it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So where do they fucking store all the YouTube videos?
I was thinking about the same thing
servers?
too. I have no idea, but yeah, I mean, because I've done a shitload of mixes, and like a lot of them, I can't play them all on there, but they're still stored there, and I'm like, damn. But I think that I know I pay like Google some money a month to have some cloud shit. So maybe that's where they're doing it. I don't know.
Yo, do you think if we sang like some covers and shit, they would get us on algorithm?
No.
We got to try to do that.
It would have to be really good.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what we can do. Like, we'll be like, because we couldn't get the rights to this song, we're just going to perform it karaoke style.
I mean, I wonder if the Dirt Sugar would fly.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
You don't
have an interface though, huh?
Sugar. Anyways. No, I got jack shit right now, but if I know what to get, I'll get it. It'd be fun. I can pick up some little things here and there. I mean, I like using the iPad because I can like travel around and do my thing. I can put it where I need it to be. But first of all, they got interfaces for the iPad, I'm sure. But if I need to like get something to run off a PC to really be official, it's not prohibitively expensive.
All right. Well, we'll figure that out. And I guess that like we should just think about what we could do next time to, spruce up more, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I think this was just
come with more topics.
Yeah. This was just to plug it in and all that and talk some shit. But we know it's working. You sound okay. I sound okay in my own voice. Jake, how do you sound?
Jake sounds real boomy.
I'm boomy?
Yeah, super like bassy.
I don't know. It's just my computer mic.
A little bassy.
I don't know what to say.
Computer mic.
Maybe
a friend of mine.
I could probably wait.
He was a good guy.
Let's see. If I wait. So it's in the Chrome press, right?
I don't know.
Well, I wonder if you're getting my MacBook yet or my.
Don't try to act like you're frozen.
I don't know. I'm moving. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't need to figure it out right now, but I definitely noticed it.
I think this is a good first go.
Yeah. Problem is you can't keep still.
I trained with the mimes of Paris for 10 years, bro. Don't tell me about staying still.
Yeah, right, dude. You did fucking mannequin challenge on TikTok.
Okay.
I'm in a box. I'm on this
Yeah.
glass.
And then it's just going,
yeah.
The whole time.
Oh, that'll be a segment right there. That would be a dope segment.
We should do a segment.
Oh, you know what? The mannequin challenge was the best one. Was a Russian one that had, I think it might have had like Vladimir Putin in it, and it also had Steven. And it was the best mannequin challenge I ever saw. I might have to present it next week or whenever we reconvene.
Yeah. When should we reconvene? Speaking of.
Whenever you guys feel like it. I am all good every day for the most part, chilling. So I'm very flexible.
I just can't do Wednesday. That's it.
What's up with Wednesday, bro? What are you doing?
I'm hanging out with some chick.
How's that?
What'd you say?
I said, how's that going? In the time of COVID, you know, what's it like dating and shit?
We're both like pretty careful and chill about shit. But
you guys like
I don't know.
initiating physical contact and like all that, or are you guys like kind of like still like playing it safe with each other? Or how does that all work?
Yeah, we're definitely not playing it safe like that. Like fucking staying 6 feet apart and shit.
You be touching and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know about what I'm gonna keep on doing with that.
All right. Keep your secrets then, Jay.
What do you mean? I don't have secrets. I'm telling you.
I'm just playing. No, man, it's good.
The other thing we should figure out is some camping shit.
More.
What were you saying you can do after like some date?
Who, me? Oh yeah. Well, I was just saying, like I'm delivering a project right now. I'm working on Steve Aoki Major Lazer, and then we just got hit with this great artist. All his people and the client keep telling us how much of a great artist he is. The one and only Jaden Smith.
What the hell are you doing for these guys?
There's virtual concerts that are being put on, so it's a concert VR.
About.
Yeah,
dude, you're the person
cool
that I need to fucking talk to with all this shit, because I've been trying to figure out all the logistics behind that, and I don't understand it. And I don't know what to do.
Well, there are quite a few logistics. I will tell you that, but it's all possible. Anything's possible on a big spectrum, from shitty and bootleg, and just like somebody playing their audio feed through, their VR chat audio, which is not that shitty and bootleg. It's pretty cool. To full on like oh yeah, whatever. Susie was just saying, don't talk shit about work on something that's being recorded. But anyways, there's a big variety of stuff you can do, and like it all depends on the budget and all that. And can you get a performance studio? And can you scan yourself and do performance capture into VR?
think we lost him.
Hi.
Hi.
All right,
What's your
dude.
name?
Good job.
All right, good shit.
I'm out.